How do you grow 53 plants in a 4 square foot tower garden? Well, I'm going to react to this video, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Tropical Smoothie Guy, and alright, so let's do this.
Alright, this is John Cola with growingyourgreens.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you. And I just got a new toy in the mail. It's right here. Check it out. This is actually called the Garden Tower Project, and this is known as a garden tower. And what it is, it's basically, it looks like a 55-gallon drum with heavy modifications to grow food in. But why I like this so much is because this has 45 planting spots all up and down through this whole barrel. In addition, you can plant some plants up the top, so you can plant over 50 plants in just 4 square feet of space. So, you know, literally, that's a lot of plants for just a small area. So this is especially good if you have a patio, a deck, or, you know, you live in an apartment or condo and you don't have a lot of space. Maybe you just have a little space on your patio outside, and you could grow a lot of food in this guy. I have seen other, you know, tower gardens, which I don't particularly care for, but this guy lets you grow a lot more, and it lets you grow it in soil. Plus, this is very intelligently designed. It's probably the best vertical tower garden system I've ever seen. Let me go ahead and explain why. Besides the 45 planting holes, what's unique about this system is it's got this center tube here in the middle. And what they do in the center tube is you're gonna put food scraps and red wiggler worms or composting worms. The worm is going to eat the food scraps, break it down, spread the worm compost or vermicompost all throughout the unit to help fertilize the plants in there. Plus, on the bottom of this unit, there's a place where you can actually take out the food scraps out of the bottom. So that's really cool. This vertical tower garden makes its own fertilizer. You can't say that for other ones. Another thing is that this is water conserving. So, you know, water is a very precious resource, especially depending on where you live in this day and age. And this one conserves water. How does it do that? Well, very simply. You'll pour the water on or water up at the top. All the plants will get water, you know. The water will drain down. All the different plants planted in all these little pocket things are going to get water. Then the water goes to the bottom. Once it gets to the bottom, it's basically funneled out certain holes, and you're going to put a little bucket underneath, and all the water that goes through, now you're going to have in a bucket. You can reuse this water to water it again so that there's minimal water loss. Many just standard garden pots or whatever, you know, you'll water and then it just goes on the deck or down below, and actually the excess water on your deck could actually ruin your deck. Or if you live like on a 3-story apartment building, you're on the 3rd story and you have to water your plants, when you overwater, man, the stuff will drip down to your neighbors, which isn't cool either. This, you could collect the water and reuse it. So this is this is a very well thought out design. So I'm happy to be setting one up and sharing this with you guys to show you guys how it works and how I'm going to specifically set it up. So this just came to me.
Well, that looks really cool so far on the tower garden. I think it's really important that we can have specific things that we can grow with at our home, because I know a lot of times like space is an issue or being able to grow things. And I love how that tower garden has a lot of spots and openings for particular plants to go in. There's a little composting option, and it's above ground, so you can actually capture some of that water or the compost. And that's really cool. It's all about being able to reuse what you have and the resources to conserve all those things. And I have grown personally microgreens before, so I would one day love to be able to grow a ton of microgreens, which are very nutrient dense basically. And they have a lot of, they're just basically like sprouted seeds that grow for about 10 to 14 days, and they have a lot of nutrients. So I would love to see a tower garden of microgreens. I feel like that's a very efficient way to grow things, and it's really nutritious, and those go really great in green smoothies. And what video would you like for me to react to next? Make sure to leave your comments in the section below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can watch more of my videos.